Thank you for requesting the VeriPic Archangel 3 Starter System Kit. This kit has everything you will need to start using the cameras. This video will get you set up and using the cameras and the software within a few minutes. When you open the kit, you will find a packet of information. In it, you will find the passwords necessary to log into the computer and software. When you remove the computer from the case, you will find the power adapter for the computer on the right and the cameras and accessories on the left. This camera features an optional external camera that can be attached to a shirt collar, epaulette, hat, or helmet. Some agencies prefer to use the built-in camera and others prefer to use the external camera. This camera uses a docking cradle to allow for both recharging of the camera and connection to a computer. It also has an extra slot for recharging an optional spare battery for additional recording time. This is the connection cable that connects the charging cradle to the computer. Let's remove the contents from the case and set up the camera. First, connect the computer's power supply to the computer. Next, attach the power cable to the computer's power supply and power the computer up by connecting the power cable to an outlet. Attach the large end of the charging cradle's USB cable to the USB port of the computer. Attach the small end of the charging cradle's USB cable to the charging cradle. The small connector is keyed, so please pay attention to which end is wider and which end is narrower, as it can only be plugged into the cradle in one orientation. The camera comes to you already charged. When you need to charge the camera, just simply dock the camera facing forward in the charging base like this when the computer is on. It is easy to tell if the camera is properly connected. To properly connect the camera, you need to hear a snapping sound on both the left and right side of the camera. Additionally, the top of the camera will have a blue light lit when it is properly connected. Some police agencies also use this camera as a patrol car dashboard camera. This snapping feature allows the base to securely hold onto the camera while it is being powered. If you were planning to use the camera in this mode, it will be necessary to get an optional cigarette lighter adapter so that the camera can be powered while the camera is running on the dashboard, or power the camera by plugging it into the USB port of a computer in the patrol vehicle. Securing the charging base to the patrol vehicle is as simple as using 2 pieces of double-sided foam tape. The charging base also allows the video, photos, and audio files on the camera to be downloaded to the computer. There is an optional external camera that is sold separately. If you plan to use the optional external camera, you attach it by attaching its cable to the left side of the camera. Any references to left or right are based on the officer's left or right when the camera is worn. Attach the external camera connector with the cable leading up toward the bottom of the camera. Now the external camera is ready to use by attaching the clip to anything that you wish. With this camera attached, all video is shot through the external camera instead of the main camera lens. At this point, your computer and the charging cradle have been attached properly. I will now show you how to use the camera. Any references to left or right are based on the officer's left or right when the camera is worn. On the camera's front, there is a record button. Press it for 3 seconds to begin recording. The button will indicate when the recording is in progress, as well as an LED indicator on the top of the camera. There is also a red light on the LCD display to indicate that recording is in progress. Press the front button a second time to stop recording. There's no need to turn the camera off. It is configured to automatically turn off after 3 minutes of inactivity. The camera comes configured so that you can use it right away. If you want to change any of the camera settings, you can enter the menu system by pressing the M button on the back of the camera. On the camera's right side, there are 4 black buttons. If you want to take a still photo, press the button with a picture of a camera on it. If you want to start an audio recording, press the button with a picture of a microphone on it. Press it again to stop the recording. Once you have completed using the camera, you can download the video by launching the VeriPic software, then docking the camera back on its charging dock.
We have turned on the computer and logged in using the provided password. You will need to launch the Locker application, and for the purposes of this demonstration, log in as administrator using the provided password. Later, to add additional users and cameras, you can watch the instructional video or call VeriPic. You are now in the Locker's main screen. Downloading videos is easy. Just click Download, and the Download status window appears. The computer is now waiting for you to connect 1 or more cameras to the system. To download the video, just dock the camera onto the charging dock. The system automatically detects the camera and downloads the video, photos, and audio files. These files are automatically assigned to the officer who has been assigned the camera. The system allows you to connect as many cameras as you wish. A typical configuration will have between 8 and 80 cameras per kiosk for optimum performance. One of the advantages of the VeriPic software is that it works with multiple body-worn cameras. The process is identical regardless of what camera you use. This means that you can mix and match multiple cameras on the same computer network. It also means that you can train your personnel to do the same things regardless of what camera models they use. This is much better than a proprietary system that is tied to only one type of camera. Once the download is completed, click the search button to see the new thumbnail appear for each of the new videos. To play the videos, double-click on the thumbnail. Once you have this window open, you can click the play button to play the video. If you want to see the video in full screen, double-click the video area. To return to the smaller size, hit Escape on your keyboard. You can click the Audit Trail button to see the audit trail. You can add titles and notes to this video. Once you have added them, the video becomes searchable using this data. This concludes the initial setup of the starter kit. There are other videos on our website to further train you on how to use the Locker application. More advanced users can also get training on the Digital Evidence Manager application. For more information, visit www.veripic.com or call us at 888-VeriPic. That's 888-837-4742 and ask for the training department to get additional training.